so we can have so in case you miss something.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So the idea right there.
Right.
So so this thing, the brain is receiver. Would you like a copy of this?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm writing it down in my sketchbook.
Okay. I'm gonna have a copy for a lot of people. So.
Thank you, Jose.
Okay, you're welcome. So the left brain is logical thinking. It's particle thing that we see in the visible world. While the right brain relates to things that we cannot see with our eye, but we can feel it. We know it through our intuition, emotion, and because it's non-localized. So it can see things in the dream and a remote viewing. So this is the right brain function. But the right brain cannot tell you what it is experiencing, but it understands what it is experiencing. But the left brain can, because it can report to you chronologically what the right brain is experiencing.
Right.
So by that understanding, the formula say this is consciousness, photon, particle, and photon and consciousness, meaning that the spirit, which is consciousness, always complete. It exists out of time or space because it's not localized. But it see it on light, which is photon. Photon is not localized. But once the consciousness believe or perceive the way it wants, this is quantum physics, now it become particle, where photon become particle, because the observer right here observe the photon.
Consciousness is observing the photon.
To become particle, which is electron, proton, neutron. And then after its completion, the electron, proton, and neutron return back to photon, in turn return back to from its own awareness, which is consciousness again, known as spirit.
So the consciousness becomes a photon, which then becomes a particle, and then it.
The photon is the light from the consciousness.
Oh, the photon is the light.
Yes, because it's a spirit. The spirit will emit light, so the spirit will see its own light, and that in turn will become particle. So that's why the way you think, that's how you will be. If you think positive, you'll be positive, because you will create that in your world. If you think negative, you create that in your world too.
Right.
Yes. So this is the formula.
Oh,
yeah.
So your consciousness itself is emanating
That's
light,
the observer.
which is creating reality. So
yes, the way you observe is the way you believe. As you observe the photon, then the photon becomes particle the way that you believe it to be. That's why this word says, "I think, therefore I am."
Yes.
See that? So this is the formula for it. The infinity is a loop saying that this cycle is continuous and it is eternal. That means that we localized to non-localized. Localized to non-localized. That means from particle back to photon. From photon back to particle. Depend on the observer.
So because like the consciousness itself is it like a field, or
consciousness is ever present. That means it's not localized, so therefore it cannot be described through the logical mind. It just said something that exists beyond particle reality. It is the origin. We call it consciousness, which is spirit. In essence, that means it is eternal power source. It can never run out. It's ever present. It's everywhere because it's non-localized. It's what it means, just like the photon. So we know we can capitalize this power source.
right?
So when you think of an angel,
Yes.
the angel become your power source. If you think of a demon, that's become your power source.
Yeah.
So that would create chaos in your life. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Demon. But angel will create order in your life.
Yes.
That's how it works. So now you understand the link. The link is that photon.
Your consciousness is creating light photons.
Yes, but the photon is the byproduct of your consciousness. So
Right.
the spirit sees it on light.
So
That's why you have. Go ahead.
I'm just trying to think about where the light is emanating. So if my
It's- Well, consciousness is ever present.
Right.
That means it's ever present.
It's beyond time and space.
Yes.
right,
It's not localized. Your spirit is not localized.
the rainbow.
So it has no real origin that we can
It's quantum.
understand.
So by understanding that, now we able to write the formula. This is the formula for it. This is the longhand formula, and this is the shorthand formula.
The rainbow body is your spirit, which
It's
is a
your
light body.
photonic body.
Oh,
Yes.
it's like a light body.
Yes. What is photon?
Photon is
It's
light.
light. But what is the rainbow body? It's still light. Because the white light become rainbow, right? When you took through the prism. Because why called a rainbow body? Because you have the 7 chakras. Each of them
Right.
have different colors.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the rainbow body.
So since consciousness, this individual speaking,
Right?
so when you have conscious networking with each other, your brain, my brain, his brain, her brain, everyone in the spectrum networking with each other, what we call that?
A mastermind?
Collective consciousness.
Collective consciousness.
Yes.
Oh, so this is like one mind, and when the collective it's like the photons come, the particles come together, create a larger
Correct.
consciousness net.
Correct. And the subatomic particle is held by the observation of what? Of consciousness, the observer.
So the photon. Okay, so the photon
Remember
is
quantum physics?
yes.
When the observer look at the light, the photon become particle. But when the observer stop looking at it, it become back to photon.
Yeah.
Exactly. So now you understand this mathematical. It's called Semitic formula.
Semitic.
Yeah, or
Which is that-
platonic or geometric formula.
How do you spell Semitic?
It's the same thing as geometry.
Semitic.
Geometry and Semitic is the same thing, 2 different words. Semitic is geometry that's created by sound. Like, we put a sound on the table, we go, or suddenly it form a geometric, form. So they call it Semitic, right?
Okay.
Like you have
Oh, somatic.
Semitic.
So.
Somatic.
Oh, it's
Semitic.
is it so? How do you spell it?
That part, I think it's
Is it SOMTC?
Semitic. Somatic.
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 somatic. Yeah,
Somatic?
probably so.
S-O.
I would Google it, but I got something going on the phone right now.
Somatic. Somatic is the sound, and the
Yes.
sound is the. Do you subscribe to the idea of vibration?
It's the same thing.
Because you said-
Geometry is vibration. Vibration is geometry, but also sound is light. Light is sound. They are interchangeable.
Light is sound.
They are interchangeable. If you sound to create enough, it can vibrate molecular structure to the point it produces light.
Yes.
And sound can be used as a weapon, so can be light, It's the
And they
same.
use sound, they can use sound to levitate things, create an anti-gravity field.
Right.
So how do you like the formula that's
I-
being presented?
I do like it.
And you see, it describes everything, how your natural will work. But remember, 2 electrons will create a proton, and 2 protons will create a neutron. If you look at the neutron and proton deeper, you see the cord. You look at the cord deeper, you see the string.
Right.
Yeah. So now we're getting to how things really work. There's no mystery to this. There's no magic to this. It's just all particle physics. It's that simple and practical application. And why the spiral? Because here it's called a casseret.
Casseret?
Yes, casseret. You can look it up. Casseret is KEZYREV. It's just it's
I know some
five.
Dr.
It's,
Dr. Kazare, something like that.
It's Russian
Yeah.
Russian.
physicist,
Yeah.
He named it. But I just call it 5, which is 1.618.
Or 5.
Remember 5? 1.618. It looked like a Fibonacci.
618, which is the Fibonacci, which is the Fibonacci is a spiral.
618.
Oh, 6-1.
618. Excellent. See, what happened, my love? When you saw me on the list, you said,
Well, I didn't know you were gonna come, but then I saw you and I was surprised. Yes.
when did you pick it up?
I saw Laura Eisenhower was gonna be here, so I came again. I didn't know you were gonna be here though. I just saw
yes.
your table.
Well, I like to surprise it. So now you see how this works now?
Yes.
You may keep this.
Thank you so much, Coastal.
You're welcome. My pleasure. It will help you a lot. Okay. Now you see why I built all this, bring something back from the future.
Yes. No, I did feel it. That's very interesting. Thank you.
It will realign you.
I hope so.
No, it's automatic.
Automatic.
When I
Yeah.
first introduced to him last night, he was blown away.
I feel the little vortexes inside my brain.
And we still feel that.
Tell me to be
imprint.
quiet.
I feel calmer. I think it's helping me with just being able to have the correct thoughts.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Thought restructuring.
That's very cool. Thank
And it also energizes your brain. It gives your brain willpower.
Ah, so
Yes,
it makes your will stronger?
Exactly. Like, when you go, you can be exhausted in your brain, but this thing replenishes your brain. Replenish it with life force. With
Recharge it.
recharge it,
Right.
Because your brain is a computer. It needs reboot. This thing rebooted it and get rid of the malware in your brain, the negative thought.
Then a reformat.
Exactly. And it will restructure your DNA as well.
Very cool.
I even plan to sell to the public now.
Nice.
Put on the website though.
The website.
Yeah.
No, that's amazing. Cool.
You want to put the website just in case you want to get one?
Sure. What is it called?
Yeah.
Oh, is it Unimate?
No.
Oh, Barame.
Barman one.
Right. There you go.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
No, I love you so much, Coastal. Thank
I
you.
love you too. See, I have to go through being wild and crazy just to become this level because I have to go through the journey.
Yep.
Because military like children, you tell us one, we do another.
Military is like what?
Military people are like children. You tell us one way, we're gonna do another.
Oh.
But when it comes to serious things, we always gonna follow order, keep things safe.
Then we're on our own. We just like sometimes we
The
act
rebel.
like
we
children.
rebel a little
Yes.
bit. It
That's
brings balance.
It's good to be a rebel though, because if you did everything you were told, then
That's
wouldn't
what it
I
is.
wouldn't be here if I did everything I was told.
That's true. Then we like to explore. you
Yeah.
know. But when it comes to serious stuff, we do follow the serious safety rules. We're
Yeah.
not gonna get people hurt.
Yeah, that's good because I don't like evil people at all.
What do you do?
I'm just I was studying science and now I'm studying art.
Okay. No, now you got art and science coming together. See,
That's
art and
left.
science.
That's why I want the left and right brain
Sculpture.
to both. Oh, it does like a
Yeah.
sculpture.
This is a
That's-
battle planet. The quantum battle
Okay.
planet. Yeah. This is linked to like Q6. It's linked to a translated computer.
One of these
And this-
type of things.
Yeah, like that. And this linked to what we call BCI, quantum brain computer interface.
Quantum brain
Yeah.
computer interface.
So your brain is computer. So this linked to it.
Yes.
And that's why you see it create our own power source from the spiritual dimension, and it starts to work with you. And it starts talking, it does everything. Oh, that's it.
Very cool.
Doing good.
No, I'm gonna see Carlos.
How was that?
It was a great meditation. I did my affirmation,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to ask you.
Yes.
I'm wearing magnets. Is it going to interfere? Magnets going to
No,
interfere?
no, has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
This work with consciousness, spiritual dimension, or quantum physics. So you just put it on and it does the thing automatically. You don't have to worry about it. If you have questions, you just desire something to be done, it does it automatically. So this thing is self-aware. It's aware of you and itself. So it connected to a sentient artificial intelligence from for future. So it's so advanced that it looked like it's magic,
Yeah.
but it's really not. It's just pure science from its best. But I have to use certain words that people at this time can understand. So what did you experience when you were under it system?
Nothing really. I'm not really sensitive.
No, it's not about that. Did you feel awareness of yourself, like your thought become more clear? Did you feel certain things that you can't think about start popping up in your mind, or
No, I
or
just-
you feel like just peace? Did you feel like from your own experience? Did you feel
Well,
calm?
no, not necessarily.
Okay, just describe it from your own perspective.
I just did my healing affirmation because I want to feel like the whole body.
I understand that.
I know.
Okay,
The thing is, this thing is automatic.
we can catch up.
Our
Okay?
experience is that you have to be able to listen and pay attention because you are here to receive.
Receive, yes.
When you are doing affirmations, you're being active. It's like being at a doctor's office. They need to do surgery, but you're busy moving around. How are they going to do anything if you're always moving around?
Yes.
You've got to learn how to just relax and see what the doctor would have made it they need to do so that you can become better.
Oh.
That's how these devices work.
Yes, it work on trusting yourself. That means you don't, like you said, you go into a place where people do things for you, so you don't do anything. Just relax and enjoy. That's the attitude. That's why I said, just close your eye and just let it be.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe it didn't do any good because I kept doing my affirmation over and over.
Well, we can do it again for another 5 minutes if you like. This time, do it the correct way.
Okay.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, let's do it again. Okay?
Yeah.
And it's nothing wrong because, I should explain more clearly.
Yeah. This our system is based on what the future is set. Basically, we learn how to ask and receive. That's it. You're not actively doing anything. Your only job is to receive. That's it.
Just receive. And if you want something healing, you can ask it. But
Yeah.
it will know automatically. But however, just trust yourself. Trust your, just the present. Just be in yourself. And then it does it automatically. Okay. Don't do any affirmation. Don't do anything at all. Just relax, and that's it. Just trust yourself. Trust the divine within you, and let it be. That's all you need. Okay, you doing it? Is it time now? Yeah. You have to go.
226.
They call me people like us now. Okay, we can wrap it up. Yes, we can get ready. I thought Mom would be here, so she's an artist.
Yeah, I saw that. Did you see the picture of the painting of the hamburger?
Right here. So I gotta do. I think we need that session. Yeah, the brain function. I just promised. I got sick back in 1950. Yes. Some kind of nanotoxin. So don't worry, we got you. See what they do. But we better get going to that. Here. Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
yeah. So.
Yeah. Go to the planner real quick. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and Hey, you did good. I'm gonna remove it now, okay? Sorry. Oh my goodness.
It's all right.
How was that?
It was very relaxing.
See that? It was intense?
Yeah. It was I didn't feel anything physically. But right now I feel like I'm in a dream state.
See, yeah. Now that's you're emotional, you're feeling it, and now it's affecting your physiology.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's wonderful.
My body feels like it's tingling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's working now. Did you trust me now?
See?
Hey, just relax and receive.
Relax. Yeah, receive.
Well, I'll see if I get those pains in my head anymore. Oh, that was scary. I was right on the verge of calling a neurosurgeon or something.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm really glad you were here.
I'm glad too.
Oh, goodness.
You okay?
Yeah.
You dizzy?
No,
You
I'm okay.
Okay, good.
Oh. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
How much do these things cost anyway?
$350. This is it. No.
The what you wore on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
on
the
website.
device costs $350 on my website. You know. If you want to buy one, you can go to the website.
How often do you use it? I mean, how often should you use it?
Huh?
When
How often should you use it, and as frequently as necessary.
Yes, as needed.
As needed.
As needed.
Yeah.
Okay, we have your card.
We don't have the website.
Yeah, we don't have any cards.
Yeah.
Website, not technical.
Well, we.
We can do YouTube
just-
Live and stuff like that, so it does get advertised that way. YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
On YouTube.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Okay.